Hello and welcome to all you Capricorns. This is your monthly horoscope for May of 2021. And this is for the Capricorn. Although it is a very eventful month with a lot of shifts and energies and whatnot, but for the Capricorns, it's not the most important month. It's the changes that are happening for you are not in key areas of your life. So that's why it's for especially the mutable signs, but you're not a mutable sign, you're a cardinal sign. It's a bit more important. But it's not all, it's so I would say enjoy that it's not the most important month for you. But yes, there are happening eclipses and whatnot. So let's break this down. On the 26th of the month, there is an eclipse. And it's not bang on that day that you're going to feel it. You'll feel it way before it, even whilst you're maybe watching it now in April, you definitely will feel that energy already. And it's a total eclipse, a lunar one. So the moon will be in Sagittarius at 5 degrees together with the South Node, opposing, because it's a full moon, opposing the sun in Gemini at 5 degrees with the North Node. So that's this eclipse, and it belongs to the Saros cycle 5 North, which is all about an inner knowing, a knowing in advance so that you can act already upon it as you already knowing it on a visceral level, so to speak, knowing that something is the truth and you're acting already upon that knowledge. So that is this eclipse energy. And for you, this is all happening in your 12th house. So this is really behind the scenes. That's why I'm saying this is not so the most important eclipse of your life, so to speak. But what does it mean? So the South Node with the moon will be in your 12th house, opposing the sun, and the North Node in your 6th house. So this is going away from, which is the South Node, the unconscious world, so to speak, going towards new routines, new day-to-day lifestyle. For many people that is work, but also your health, the way that you do your life in a routine, in a repetition style, to the things that we do to nurture ourselves, to the things that we do to run our lives, so to speak. And that is the emphasis with the North Node and the sun there. New ways, new jobs, a lot of possibilities now. Because this is a full moon, it could be like some sort of an event happens or new developments, so that you go towards this new job, new work, new routine, new health regime and whatnot, and going a bit away from you could say what is leading us towards the unconsciousness. So it's a bit more being active and practical instead of just easy peasy letting go and doing your meditations. And it's not to say that you have to let go of that, but it's a perfect time to get rid of with the South Node, definitely in the 12th house, it's a good time to get rid of addictions, small or big ones, doesn't matter. It's a good time to get rid of them because you've got now the perfect energy with the sun and the North Node there to improve your life on a day-to-day basis. So it will have more success because the energies are right there. Maybe you want to for so long stop smoking and doing some exercises. This is because something happens here, or an event or some events that have been happening to you make you realize, look, I have to do this and that, and it gives you more the stimulation to do so. So it's a very healthy kind of month, basically. Also healthy routines when it comes to work. The things that you love to do rather than just paying the bills kind of energy, because it's also Venus and Mercury who are there in your 6th house in Gemini for the whole month. And even Mercury at the end of the month, around the 30th, 29th, 30th, is going backwards in your 6th house. So you're going to be thinking a lot about work and how to improve it and how to do it in a better way, basically. And for those of you who are thinking about shifting jobs and contracts and whatnot, it's the best to sign when Mercury goes direct again. And that will be at the end of June. So around the 23rd, 24th of June and onwards. But of course, these are general horoscopes, so don't freak out when you're signing before that. I mean, you're not going to die because of that. But anyway, so yes, very good energy there with the Venus and the Mercury there as well in your sixth house. It can, you know, when you are single, for instance, you can find romance at the workplace as well with that Venus there and that Mercury, especially squaring up to Neptune at the end of the month. So be aware, but stay practical, have the feet on the ground. At the same time, Mars will be in your opposite sign. And this Mars in Cancer, it's for the whole month. So it's already there at the end of April. Mars will be in your seventh house the whole month. That can make your love life a bit more active, a bit more exciting on a good level, a bit more excited, attracted, towards someone, feeling the attraction there, being all loved up, that kind of stuff. On a negative level, it is fights, you know, so you better make love than you make war, so to speak. But anyway, I think it's going to be more positive for you because again, around that eclipse time, this Mars in your seventh house trines Neptune. So it's like you go with the flow a little bit more, and there are things that shift because of that flow. Although Mars is going to oppose also Pluto, but that's a bit more for the month after that. Yes, that's not for this month. I have to take this month per month, okay? So definitely a bit more lively in your relationships. And for those of you who are open to meet new people, you could attract a little bit more masculine people, you know, doesn't depend on the gender, but a bit more masculine, a bit more dominant, a bit more, but also emotional because it's in Cancer, and a bit more fiery energy, a bit more feisty, a bit more buoyant energy there for sure. And yes, there is certainly a possibility of, when it comes to relationships, that there is someone who takes the initiative a little bit more. That other person is taking more the initiative, and that can help you to find your way through this as well. So Jupiter, yes, there is every year Jupiter shifts into a new sign, and on the 14th of the month, it's going to shift into Pisces in your third house, which is nice. Jupiter will not stay there though in Pisces. It's going to be there for May, June, July, and then it's going backwards into Aquarius, but then next year it goes again into the sign of Pisces. Now Jupiter will be in its own sign, which means it's strong there, and it's the ancient ruler of Pisces, Jupiter. And Jupiter means literally meaning and purpose. So wherever it shifts, we find more meaning there. And for you, it's the third house. So finding more meaning in third house stuff, which is communication, which is siblings, people from the neighborhood, your neighborhood, learning, teaching. This is all really favored here. So you could be in May, June, July, learning something, learning a lot, expanding your mind, being more optimistic and hopeful for sure, finding a more positive way of expressing yourself, seeing life in a bit of a more positive way. The cup is half full, so to speak, rather than half empty. And traveling, short trips could be there as well, although it's a strange time to say that, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Anything that has to do with communication, with travel, with learning is favored here. So if you want to start up, for instance, your own business and you want to communicate with websites and what social media, whatnot, this is fantastic news. A lot of more interaction with people as well. It's a busy house. And it's gentle communication though, because it's in Pisces. It's gentle, maybe even a bit more spiritual. You know, you could be doing more when it comes to spirituality, learning more or teaching yourself and whatnot. This is all very positive energy. Now, so all in all, it's more of a positive month. Again, this is general. And I would say make the best out of it. You know, enjoy it, make the best out of it. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.